You can't build your house and stay all in all your house. Somebody, when I rent my house to you, I don't like people into your house checking what you are doing. That apartment, I give it to you. I will not even stay with it because I have a lot of things to do. You have built houses, you want people to rent, you cannot differentiate foreign out this. A lot of people come, you see four people staying there and they go and you see so many spaces and you realize that the house is not all that safe. So there's no other issue than they get to insult us. And the tenants who were coming there bringing her items led to the insult, and it was a very huge issue, and the insult was too much. There is a lot of issue concerning like in Nigerian people.
Oh, really?
It's very important. I don't want to go and rent my apartment to an armed robber. The money you take the money, but you won't get a total peace.
Piece of mind.
That you will later find out that a lot of people are staying in that house, and it's not easy for you to take them out. Yeah, you realize there's also a spiritual aspect. Sometimes it's scary. The money you collected, you shouldn't have collected that money because they will bring you issues upon issues. You don't know the kind of job they are always in the room. You don't know what the kind of work they do. And it's scary. It's scary. If I don't want to break my husband like that, thank God, my husband is so educated. Because
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a little bit different. But hey, before we proceed, please do well to subscribe to the channel, like, and let me know what you think about this content in the comment section. Today we have a special guest who goes by the name Mrs. Annie Jessie Kumsin. I don't want to talk too much, so I just want to give her the platform so she can introduce herself and let us know what she's all about, and we're gonna get into other issues as well. So, Mrs. Kumsin, welcome to the channel.
welcome, my brother Rashid. Thanks to have me in your channel. My name is, as you said, my name is Annie Jessica from a writer from Reading Soul Faculty of Life Purpose, and also a married woman, married with two children, and we are blessed what the Lord is doing in our life. And the name come of I have a book titled Time. It came
Okay,
about.
but before she gets into that, I just want to let you guys know she's into a whole lot of things. She's a businesswoman, that's an entrepreneur. She's a book writer, a landlord, and a motivational speaker as well. So, in a nutshell, this is what she's all about. But first of all, like, how did it all start in life?
Yeah, in life, I realized that life is insane, as people used to say. A couple of years ago, I realized it really, I finding my talent. I think it started way back years ago when I was young. I realized that always I want peace to be happening wherever I find myself. I
Okay, so
realized,
let me chip in something there. There's one thing about Ghanaians. Ghanaians values their peaceful environment more than anything. So don't be surprised. She's talking about being all about peaceful, like being around peaceful environments and all that. So that's a typical Ghanaian for you. So you should know.
yeah. So if I see when I see people fighting, it disturbs my mind why they are fighting. I'm always in for peace. So if I see environment that is a lot of chaos and confusion, I try myself to move out of place. Or if I have a relationship with people that I am not flowing with myself concerning my spiritual life, you see myself isolated. I always want to keep myself so that I get to know myself better about my life purpose connect, what I can do for God, and what I can also do to serve my relatives and also humanity concerning how God created me.
So
That's what I see myself.
meaning you are more about
I,
mankind, like humanity.
yeah, I'm more about humanity, how I put things together. My father is a pharmacist, and I realized that time came that when everything I do, I keep on cleaning myself, clean myself. If I am into, as I say, I'm into entrepreneur, also I sell. So sometimes beside food stuff and other things, I try to clean myself. Even if you collecting money from people, I have to wash my hand before I go into other
So
business.
meaning like
Yeah,
you are more concerned about your
cleanliness,
hygiene.
hygiene,
Mm-hmm.
cleanliness, and also peace, living peace with
Mm-hmm.
relatives or the society at large. I always want to seek peace. Where peace is, that's what I'm advocate of peace, and also the word kingdom business. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what where I found myself.
Yeah, that's very interesting
Yeah.
though. But we are going to get into that. But I learned you are also like you also have this special gift of I don't know whether to say to call it discernment or
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
can you
yeah,
please
yeah, yeah,
touch on
yeah,
that a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit?
That one came about. I think I'm on this for a long time. I realized that some time ago when one of my classmates visited, that we were all in way back Kumasi, I saw her in Kontema, and I sent her to my home, and when we were chatting, he said, "You there, you are like this. You have no change. You are always taking care of people." So when I sometimes I ask myself, so the thing that I do, a lot of people know the kind of person is. I remember this also reminds me about one of my friends that I came and we were in a youthful class friends. He says, you want to satisfy everybody. That is not how you can't satisfy everybody. You want to do something to satisfy everybody, but not you can't satisfy everybody. But I don't know. That's also how God created me. When I see your burden, I want to try to help you out. When I see people fighting, I want to go in to stop the fight. Sometimes I give my advice. People say, You like talking, not that I just want people to have their freeness in life. People not to enter into problems. When I see something is no good, I'll just intervene, talk to that person. But some then people will take me for granted that why are you talking this? But not that I like to talk about people much,
Okay,
but
so some people take offense.
yes, think about how I am. I just want peace. I just want things that will be all that will be
Mhm.
done in the orderly manner, in the way that will bring peace and the environment that will be made for all of us
Mhm.
to enjoy living in the good environment. So that is also a part of me. And also I like counseling people. That's how God created
Okay.
me. When I talk to you, Bible will come inside.
Mhm.
Bible verse will come inside. How I want to channel you, talk to you in the way that you will be happy to know your purpose on earth.
Mhm.
Concern, you see, we can't live without the word of God and concern finding our purpose on earth. So I will chip in the word of God for you to know that you don't have to live your life anyhow because hey, you were not created by yourself. Almighty God created you. So we have to appreciate the creator who have created you because when you sleep and you are not waking up, you won't go and ask the creator why you didn't wake me up. You take
Yeah.
it as a normal, but it's not normal. Some people sleep, they don't get up. And they sleep, they get up. They don't even
Okay.
care to thank their maker how they were, how they wake up because
Mhm.
if you
So it's
slept
like
and
we more or less take things for
yeah, yeah,
granted,
yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
That's what a lot of people. So the way I am, I don't know. God know how He created me that way. That is the infilling of the Spirit of God for me. When you come to me, I will give you advice. We talk, and instantly advice come in. That's
So
how
it
God has
comes
made me.
naturally.
Yeah, it come naturally. It come naturally. So I naturally counseling people, helping people in the other way around how they come out from their issue, how they move forward, doing great things in life. So one of them, where can they stop the then stop the job and he came to my house to visit me. That time the communication was not like using your mobile phone. I don't know why
Mhm.
how he came. Maybe I was that landlord was there. He called me and I gave him my location. He came to visit me. Can you imagine? That was this the year 2003, and he bought me a big file, and it was amazing. I don't know what I did to him. He said, "You advised me and you have helped me. That's why I'm coming to thank you with that file." I said,
Okay, so you just came to
yeah,
show
yeah, yeah, yeah.
appreciation.
But believe me, my brother, I don't even know what I said. That is advice to him. If you ask me what I did, I cannot even remember. I cannot remember what I told the brother. The brother asked me because I don't know what I told him. That the kind of advice I gave that he says I'm giving him some advice that has helped him, and
Positively
yeah,
impacted
that's
his life.
helped him, and that helped him that is coming to thank you that far. I said, oh, we thank God, we thank God. And then it came, and that when it came to me, what God just sent my mind to Proverbs 22 verse 4. Humility and the fear of God brings wealth and life.
Mhm.
Oh, some time ago, that's the year 2003. You come and meet with the word of God, it's amazing. My friend was the word of
Mm,
God and fasting. You see, when you are abroad, God reveals certain things to you that you don't even
okay.
understand. Yeah. So I told you, I said, let's go to the Bible. The word of God says, in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 4, humility and the fear of God brings wealth, life, brings wealth, life, and prosperity. Humility and fear of God brings wealth, life, and prosperity. That is humility and fear of God bring wealth, life, and prosperity.
Okay.
So when I told the brother, you see, it also amazed me for telling him because some of the all the quotations in my mind, I'll bring it and share it and move forward in life.
Mm,
So many people, I give advice when it comes to me. All you hear is good advice. But enough, I can't say I'm all that good, giving always good advice.
mm,
When also then when you heard me, sometimes it came to my mind. I said, hey, this person is no good, though. Don't approach the person. I
mm.
realized also some time ago, that's a couple of years ago, recently years ago, somebody came to me and said, last you were telling me that this man is no good. What you said is good. And and when the person left, it came to my mind, why did I give that bad advice?
Yeah, no bad advice.
Because maybe I would say that I was not myself because that
Mhm.
person did something and that I didn't like it. So I go ahead and say, this person don't be careful about person. So when I came to my mind, to my natural instinct, I
Mhm.
realized that the advice given to their brother was not good. Why should I go and tell the brother that, oh, this man is not good, you should be careful?
Yeah.
So when he has some issue with that
With
person,
that
he realized that
person.
what I said was is
Yeah.
good. So what I said was correct. So that man is not. I said, oh, please, you try. So when he told me, I said, oh, please try and resolve the conflict
Yeah, between
because
the two.
the two of you, because it's not good to do that. And it really pains me for going ahead to tell him this man is no good. Why I told him that this man is no good. Sometimes
Mhm.
you realize that you will be offensive living in your life. Sometimes people will offend you. When they offend you, don't let it be on you because
Yeah.
what will come out is to be something bad. You're being saying something bad about a person.
Mhm.
But when it comes to your natural instinct, you realize that oh, you have to forgive. When you forgive, you
Yeah.
realize that you don't have to say something bad concerning somebody who has done you something good or not. You have to forgive. That's why I said, love the Lord your God with all your mind, with all your soul, and with all your heart. And the second is love your neighbor as yourself.
Yes.
So as
Okay.
this guy saying, love your neighbor as yourself, make sure you don't hold grudges against your neighbor.
Mhm.
Even if they offend you, love them. So supposing you're loving your neighbor, you can't
Mhm.
hold their sin against
Yeah.
them. Once you know that you are going Jesus Christ for help. If you need Jesus Christ help, then you know that you have sinned also against Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
So you have to
And it's
be
more or less like you are trying to be more of a hypocrite kind of
yes,
person.
yes. You don't forgive your other brother's
But you
sins,
want,
but you want Jesus
yeah,
to forgive
to
you. It
forgive.
doesn't work that way. So Jesus Christ saying, love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus
Mhm.
Christ said that is the greatest commandment. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. And Jesus Christ added, and the second is love your neighbor as yourself. So as you go on this, there's no way you will sin against Almighty God
Mhm.
because you are loving your neighbor as yourself. So I don't have any conflict with anybody. The
Mhm.
way I love myself, I have to extend that love to my neighbor. So I don't have any issue. So you are living this earth freely because you are doing the work of God.
Good.
The enemy is moving to and fro, seeking whom he may devour. And when
Mhm.
you see that God's purpose, you have a plan, great purpose of God in your life, you are the one who is his target.
Yeah, the target.
Yes, you are the target. And the enemy target is our Christian. People who want to give reverence to their creator, who
Mhm.
want to love God. You are the target of the enemy. The enemy will try all means, or by all means to get you to sin against God through disobedience.
Mhm. Well, at this point, I would like to tell you this is where she gets an inspiration from to write the books. And this is one of the books she has written,
Mhm.
which is called Time, Faculty of Life
Yes,
Purpose.
yeah.
redeemed soul.
Yeah, property of
So
life.
she wrote this book, and we'll get into that later. So, so now let's come into your business. Like, okay, so let's start from the landlady.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, I first of all want to know, like, is there any association that has to do with the landlords in Ghana, or is there anything like that?
Oh, actually, I've not heard anything concerning landlord association. All I know is rent control, owned by government association, rent control, but I've not seen any organization or any union concerning a landlord association. But I'm hoping to hear some. Or we have to, maybe we have to start. Since I've not seen it, I have
Okay.
to organize some of the landlords I know or landladies so that we form association because it's really helping. It will help us concerning our sentiment and other things that we need to need to talk about it. We need to do make us put things in order to
Mm-hmm.
help with the landlord and also to help the tenants also as well. After all, you can't build your house and stay all in all your houses. You need
Mm-hmm.
people to stay. You need tenants to stay in your house to keep the house and make the house tenantable. Human beings have to dwell in the house. Else the house will be empty
Yeah.
and then they will see that the
The
house will not be
resources will be
yeah they
wasted.
break it you see the house will not be in good function. So when human being live dwell in the house, it brings a hope, it brings joy, it brings satisfaction to humanity.
So at this point, let's say for now we don't know whether there's an association for landlords in Ghana, but
If there is some,
if
I will
there
let
is,
you know. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
if you the viewer know of anything like that, please let me know in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Let us know if there's anything like that in Ghana, because maybe there might be, but we just don't know. So I'm looking forward to you with those kind of or that kind of information in the comment section. So now let's go to what are the kind of people like who are the kind of people you prefer renting your rooms to? Like, is it
Eh,
singles when it comes to the singles and family? Like, which one do you prefer?
Thank you. I would prefer the family. The family in the husband, the wife, and the children. They make
Why
the family. Because they are more in the both responsible. Not that I'm saying something bad against the
the
singles,
singles? Okay.
because there are a lot of issues in the single renting your apartment concerning maintaining the place and concerning the kinds of friends that could pump in your house and
Okay.
it's sometimes scary. So, but when you have a family, a husband, a wife, and a family and the children, they are more responsible that of taking good care of the house.
On the
You
property.
realize that since you have them as your tenants and they are stay in your house because they are come in the form of a family. They
Mm-hmm.
came in the form of a family. So you know that that's the family. If there's any people they have is it's a visitors who will come to them in a short interval because
Yeah.
they are even them they are full in the house. So
Mm-hmm.
their
Yeah.
their
There's
number
no
is
room for
full.
more.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So why are they begging more for people or other things to come in? Even their staying there will not become more comfortable. But I'm not saying that they won't have family. Others will have family to join it. But I think staying with the family people
Yeah,
or
family
renting to a family
oriented people.
renting people is more. I think it's more easier and more understandable. Things are easier and mostly I will rent my house to family people, a husband, a wife, and children, and those people should be working. At least one of them should be working
Mm-hmm.
to be responsible to maintain the house and especially concerning the sewage and other things, to take
Yeah,
good
yeah.
care of the house, to make the
And
house,
even when it comes to the bills
yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
pay the bills and make and also when the time comes, if they want, if concerning they will be a very good taking care of the house. Then no tenant, no landlord want to push the tenant out if there's a wonderful good relationship with each other. We
Okay.
want a good tenant to stay in your house who are responsible to maintain your house for you because you cannot rent your house to people. You cannot live in all your houses. You need
Yeah.
people to stay in their house to maintain the house.
So in a nutshell, you prefer working families.
Yeah, I
Okay.
prefer working person. But if single comes, then I have to bring some rules concerning this
Okay.
because most of the singles they come when you realize that it's not only them who will come to stay in your house.
They come and bring other.
You realize that a lot of people come. You see four people staying there, and they go and you see so many faces, and you realize that
Mm-hmm.
the house is not all that safe
Mm-hmm.
for people. A
Because
lot of
you
people,
never
yeah,
can tell
yeah,
the kind of
who is coming,
character.
yeah,
Yeah.
that the each of them is bringing to your house. So
Yeah.
if they come as a family, perfect. You know that you are dealing with only one man or only one man who has come to rent your house. But when you deal with somebody, maybe the person, or if in a person, if they travel and somebody who is a friend or a relative is staying there, because you not rent the house for the person, you cannot even address issues with that person.
Yes.
So I prefer renting my house to where family who are working. I have to know where you are working so that you'll be
Okay.
able to maintain the place.
What if we are in a technological age now? So what if the person doesn't like necessarily have a place of work but works remotely, like works from the house on the computer, maybe works from the home. No, that how about that?
Oh, that one too is also appreciated. But the most important is maintain my place for me. The neatness, the
Mm-hmm.
compound, everything. Make sure you pay your bills and sewage. Everything. Make sure you are keeping the house neat and so you are maintaining the place well. Then we don't have problem.
But one thing with that, hmm, one thing concerning that kind of condition,
Mhm.
what if the person says he works online, but is indirectly
Mhm.
frauding
Mhm.
and not necessarily like working as in
Mhm.
a legitimate way?
You see, I'm somebody when I rent my house to you, I don't like people into your house checking what you are
Mm-hmm.
doing. That apartment, I give it to you. I will not even stay there because I have a lot of things to do. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
finished doing my work. How can I come in investigating
Maybe,
the kind of work?
yeah.
So that is why I want to know the kind of work you do. If
Mm-hmm.
you are IT professional working with this company, there must be something to show that
So the person must come with a proof
yes,
of
yes,
something.
yes. I
Yeah.
have to know the kind of place you are working. It's very important. I don't
Yes.
want to go and rent my apartment to an armed robber who will
Yeah.
come
Then
and bring
later.
issues. And
Mm-hmm.
later, you see, if you are a landlady or a landlord, you rent your house to an armed robber. When issues come, you'll be addressed because
Mm-hmm.
why did you give your house to this tenant who you don't know where he works? And this is all what is.
The law might even, there's one thing in the law that states ignorance is no excuse.
Yes,
So
yes.
the law could even say it like you are more or less in
Mm,
support of what the
yes,
person
yes,
is doing, but
yes,
you are claiming you don't know anything about
yes,
it.
yes.
Which might find like you might put you into a very tight corner
Mm,
and might not be able to defend yourself.
mhm,
So it's like, meaning to me, I see like when it comes to the landlord, you guys have a whole lot
mhm.
to do. Like,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. When it comes to the landlord issue, is you realize there's also a spiritual aspect. You need to pray. That's why you need to pray for you to get inspiration from God, for God to give you the insight concerning who is coming to rent apart.
Mm.
So it's not necessarily taking the money from the person, but it's important that you know who is coming to rent your apartment. Because if the person is having some evil spirit, it's coming to disturb you. It's coming to stay in your house, bring all kind of evil spirit, those kind of things. But it's very important. You don't know the kind of thing they are bringing to your house. So if you're not prayerful and you take anything goes, you take the money, but you won't get your total
The
peace.
peace of mind.
Yes, but mostly when you rent your apartment to people who are working in the big constitution, a big company
Organization.
organization, you realize that they are they are committed and they are responsible. Whilst you are also praying, whilst you're also praying alongside. But so you before you rent your apartment to somebody, You have to pray for God to give you the life. For God to bring good people to come and stay with you. Because you don't want to stay with amber, you don't want to stay with people who have evil mind, who are spiritually bad, who is coming to give you a spiritual harassment. You want to have people who are good to stay with, so that you both of you have enjoyment concerning this
Working.
this concerning the housing issues.
So, like, which type of people do you like renting your house? Is it indigenous Ghanaians or you prefer foreigner?
Mm. Oh, you see, you can't. You have built houses. You want people to rent. You cannot differentiate foreign or this. All that I want my house to be in good maintenance. That's the most important thing. And also, the person should be spiritual. You see, the person should be a Christian, or if he's a Muslim, or a Christian should be somebody who is serious in doing something for his or her life.
Yeah.
Yes, if you see those kind of people, you don't need to talk. You don't need to talk. The person is busy doing something to benefit his or her life. So the person is responsible. That's why we want to rent a house to those who are workers. If you are not working, how can I rent my house for you? When the tenant, when your time is due, you don't have money to renew
Renew it. Okay.
your tenant,
And
your rent.
you don't need
Yeah, you don't need
excuses as
yeah, you don't need
well. Yeah.
excuses. So I don't have to take your money. I don't know where you got your money from. When you bring money and to pay, and when your time is due, you are not working. It's painful for me to throw you out. Though I'll throw you
Mhm.
out, but it's painful. So I don't want to bother myself taking your money from somebody who is not working. Like for instance, when you go to banking institution, if you want loan, they won't give it to you. But when somebody is working in a
Mhm.
big organization, they will give the person loan because they know that at the end of the month, money will grow in the account, and they
Mhm.
will take they take their this the loan out of it concern deduction. So I realized that I don't have to rent my apartment to people who are not working. If you're not working, there's no way
Okay.
you can pay my rent when your time is due. And also the maintenance of the house, concerning the sewage and concerning other things, garbage, refuse bills, and other things. Even you cannot even pay your light water bill. So what can
Mhm.
I rent my apartment to somebody who is not working? You go and bring the money. Where did you get the money from? And you are not
Mhm.
working. You come and give me headache, and I don't want to have any issue. Whilst I have a lot of things to do.
Okay, well, for your information, Mrs. Kumsin has a 5 bedroom with a big hall and a huge kitchen. I think four toilets and baths, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, four baths
For
and a very huge storeroom as well, like for rent. It's a very huge space, and trust me, you guys are gonna like it. I'll be posting it alongside this video, so you're definitely gonna see it in the video. So, this brings me to this point. So, lately we've been hearing a lot about some people. First, okay, let me put it this way: would you rent your room to a Nigerian? If
Mhm. There is a lot of issue concerning like the Nigerian
oh
people.
really?
Yeah, because you realize that when you rent your house or your room for them, you realize the first person came to rent it, but you realize later you
Oh,
see.
okay, so you rented a room
No,
to a
no, 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 no,
Nigerian.
no, I've not done that. But this is a hearsay. What
Oh, okay,
I've heard,
okay.
yeah, that you will later find out that a lot of people are staying in that house, and it's not easy for you to take
This
them out.
issue.
Yeah, yeah. So as Nigerians, yeah, I don't like renting my house to them. As for Nigeria,
Wow.
yeah, I don't like renting my house to them because of that issue they have. It's a rumor spreading that when you rent your house, you realize a lot of people are paying. A lot of people, they bring a lot of people. I don't know, maybe they are not all, but the
Yeah,
rumor has spoiled
definitely.
their issue, yeah,
Yeah.
about renting your house. So I don't prefer renting my house to Nigerians. It's not
What
that I
if,
don't want
what if,
unless I see that he have a big company who is serious working. If I see
Mhm.
that, if that's why I brought in that if you are not working, you see they will come in give you money, but you don't know the kind of work they do. You see, so if
Mhm.
the Nigeria is working with a big company organization, then I don't have problem renting my house to that Nigerian.
Mhm.
But if you don't know the kind of work he do, don't bother your mind. Don't go for that money because that money will give you headache. Because later you realize that the money you collected, you shouldn't have collected that money because they will bring you issues upon issue. You don't know the kind of job they are always in the room. You don't know what the kind of work they do. And it's scary. It's scary. If
Yeah.
somebody stay in your house, the person doesn't go out, always in the room, you don't know the kind of work the person is doing. It's bad. So you have to know the kind of work the person before you rent your house to the person. Because if any issue comes, you will be held responsible for renting your house to that person. And also a lot of things are involved. Renting your house to people, you see the relative will come in. You concern you need to get a good working people. So people who are responsible, who want to work for their daily bread, who don't want to do things in the bad way. So if you don't know where the person is working, the person is not responsible to rent your house. Don't go ahead, take the money because you'll be in trouble. If the time can or the person can, you don't know if one can if you rent your house on armed robber, you can't get your peace in the stay in the house. You won't have peace. You will and find money for you, but if you don't know where the person is working, it's also another issue altogether, which is not good. At the end, you'll be held responsible, and you'll be found wanting you, the landlord or the landlady, because you accommodated that person, and so you don't know where you land, whether you call you at the police station or you call to come and just witness concerning renting your house to this person. So renting house, you have to rent to people who are responsible, who are working. That at the end of the month, there is money come, there is income flowing in for them for
So
their expenditure.
what if after posting the house,
Mhm,
then you get a call from a
mhm,
Nigerian,
mhm,
but a family,
mhm,
yeah, of that
mhm,
sort,
mhm.
would you consider?
Yeah, I will consider. I will edit them concerning where they work. If they have a big organization and they go to work come in the evening, then they are responsible. You know
Okay.
where they are working, you know the kind of job they do, then they're responsible. And not somebody who will come, you don't know the kind of work the person is doing. Always stay in the room. That one day, I don't know. If I don't know the kind of work you do, I won't rent my house for you. Because it's a
So,
whole lot of problems here, here
and
and there.
before giving your room to such a person,
Mm-hmm.
do you consider residence permits and all that?
A
Because,
concern
like,
that
as
the
a
foreigner.
foreigner,
You
yeah,
see,
you're
Ghana
supposed
here
to
we
have
don't. Yes,
residence
yes,
permits and all
yes.
that
Ghana here,
before.
yeah, yeah. Ghana here, a lot of things. We take a lot of
Because
things for
in
granted here.
case
Mhm,
something comes, an
mhm,
issue comes up,
you see.
you, the landlord, will definitely be asked if
Yes,
you did your due diligence before
you see.
taking in the person here.
It
So,
came a couple of years some time ago concerning renting your house to foreigner. You have to go to police station to do some clarification.
okay.
So thank you for chipping in this. If I have, for instance, I have to rent to a house, these foreigners, I have to do this clarification for me to have my peace.
Okay, so what about if the person is a single parent?
Mhm,
Yeah, maybe a lady
mhm.
with,
Children.
yeah, children and all
Yes,
that.
yes, yes. And that's what I say. If you're a single parent with children and you need to have a work or a job, kind of job that will bring the inflow. You see, so not that you come and rent, you don't have money to take care of your children, you don't have money to pay your rent. You see, it brings stress on the landlord. You are coming to people in contact, landlord is doing those sort of things. They have some of them like that. When they come and they are not have a creative job, as if they are in competition with the landlord or they are keeping in people who are just working. You see,
Yeah.
yes, you see, they will go and find money to rent a big apartment, but if they are not working, I don't know where to classify them. It's a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of issue altogether. You realize jealousy is chipping, a lot of things chipping. You realize that you see it will be hard on you, the landlord or landlady who has rented your house to that person who has bring huge money, but you don't know the kind of work the person is doing, and it's a lot of big issue
Yeah.
because
It comes a lot with the
a lot of
along with
enviness, a lot of problems.
yeah,
So if
okay.
the person is not having a good company working that you get money in for each month, It's not advisable to rent your house. Or your parents should be self-employed, who is serious in
Mm-hmm.
his or her business, going in the morning, coming in the evening, or even if he's staying in the house to do his or his business, that will get money inflow. It will help the person also for the person lifestyle. For him or her not to jump into people affairs. Because if you're not
Okay.
working, your mind is on somebody who is working.
And like they
Yeah,
say, the
yes, yes.
devil finds the way for the idle
Yeah, yeah,
man.
yes, yes. Oh, thank you, thank you. Then if you are not working, why should you rent a house? And how can you live without working? You can't pay your bills, and it's your life become a struggle, and you begin to envy people, or you begin to plan evil concerning who are making it because you're not working. So you don't have to worry yourself renting your house. Those who are not working will find money to come and pay, and after that they don't have money to renew their their rent, and also they are not working. They will be people in your feeling jealousy about people who are
So
moving.
even if the person is working, there has to be some kind of proof
Yeah, yes,
for you,
yes. Not where the person
assuring
is
you,
working. Yeah, yeah.
the
Where the
landlord,
person,
that
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Where the person, that you know that this person is working in this organization. They go in the morning, come in, stay in.
So in
Yeah,
case
yeah,
of
yeah.
anything,
Yeah. That person working in a big organization or big company, or doing having yourself self-employed. That you get an inflow of money to take care of your livelihood, take care of you and your family, take care of a thing that will benefit your life.
mhm.
If you're not working, why should I bother myself bringing me problem? You I mean, you give me you give me problem. Recently, somebody came in. A friend of mine brought somebody, a lady. He says, we asked, where do you work? He said, he said, I'm traveling. Just imagine.
Mm. So
It's
she's a
really,
traveler.
he said, I'm traveling. Where do
Okay.
you work? Where do you do? He said, I'm traveling. No, he didn't even say I'm a
Mm.
traveler. He said, I'm traveling.
Okay.
So what came to my mind that you want to rent a house? You say you are traveling. So you renting my house and leave the house and travel. See,
Mm.
there was not, you
Yeah,
see,
you could sense
yeah, yeah, there was no
something,
accuracy of,
something fishy.
yeah. So if you are not working, you find money from somewhere and rent your house. If you stay in the house and bring a lot of people to stay in the house, they are not working. They just come and disturb your peace. So
Mhm.
it's not advisable to rent your house to people who are not working. When you
And
do
so,
that, it bring issue here and there.
mhm,
They find problem to pay their rent, and even the maintenance of the house becomes a problem.
becomes a problem.
Yeah.
So at this point, this is what I'll ask, what are some of the issues you, like the landlords, normally have when it comes to like dealing with the tenants? Like, what are some of
Mm.
the issues?
Mm.
And
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
have any experience you would like to
Oh,
share.
concerning experience, you see, the experience I not vast. Me for instance, I don't like. You see, a time came that I and some of the containers were using one garbage container. I realized, can you imagine? I'm the one who used to clean the garbage container. The tenant will put the garbage inside. The landlady has to clean it. I mean, I
Mm,
never mind. I don't have those kind of. I will do it, but you see, when you don't feel bad that you and your tenant are sharing one for garbage container, and you don't clean it,
mm.
tenant will clean it, and your landlady will clean it, and you will come and put your things. You see, this sense,
Yeah.
sometimes you don't understand. So I won't bother myself. You find your whole garbage container.
Okay.
If it's dirty, you don't clean it. It's your own issue. When it's dirty, you don't clean it. It's your own issue. I realize that cleanliness is a God's go say without cleanliness you can't see God. If you are not
Mm.
clean, you can't approach the Lord.
Cleanliness is next to
Yeah,
godliness.
yeah, not that's what it is. So in the environment that the place is filthy, God doesn't dwell there. So I realized I have to clean my garbage container. And if you are not cleaning, how can you put your container?
Mhm.
So the place is dirty. I will clean it before I put my things there.
How
Right?
about
The
how keep the
compound. The
compound?
compound is very important. See, the compound is very sensitive. When you come to my house, the first thing I'll tell you, no urinating in the compound. You don't litter in the compound. You don't urinate there. Because if you do that, the compound will bring bad odor. And you don't like those. smelling those bad odors. And you might have a big compound, and the compound is very sensitive. I realized that one of my tenants would check out, and their painter was painting and moved out of the house, and behind the wall he was illuminated there. So a minute I step in the compound, I sensed that bad odor. So I have to bring that painter and caution him. You shouldn't do that. If you want to move outside the house, go and use on the roadside or in the bush. You don't use in my compound. It's bringing. So I have to find Dettol and Omo and other things. I just throw it there so that the compound will be conducive and compound to be nice and be the same as it was before.
Okay.
Because I realized that the atmosphere has changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, so it came to my mind that it's very difficult staying with people because some people concern compound house. A lot of people are going through a lot of in compound house because you realize that somebody doesn't what you think is cleanliness. They don't even check
They don't
that.
regard it
They
like,
don't regard
yeah.
it. But all these things bring disease and sickness you don't understand. You see, the compound is not a place where you relate. So after relating, there's a part of there. So when I check out, I realize that there's something. No, the place sometimes really, but the place is very sensitive. You see, I realize that when you are coming to rent my house, I have to. This one is similar. This one is not small issue. That is not all that important. So after we check in, pay your money, then I have to advise you. Don't let your children litter around, urinate around. Make sure you do it in your closet. Yeah, don't do it in the compound. The compound is sensitive.
That's why you have a
Yes, yeah. That's why you have to do it in your apartment. Don't do it in the compound because the compound is very sensitive.
Yeah.
And it's very important. But
You
that
are even not going to feel comfortable.
yes. So why did I come to your house when the place is smelling bad? So I remember when I go to even the marketplace, when I go to a place that I sense some smell, I want to rush out from that place because maybe when you're sitting like yesterday, when did I go? Yes, yesterday I went to a place and when we were coming, I realized I reach a place, you realize the place is very smelly, odor. Kind of smelling is just you can't even dwell there. Yeah. So keeping your compound clean is very important.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, these are things that bring disease. You realize it invite insect, other this
Yeah.
mosquitoes, all kind of things. They bleed there, they come and
Infection.
they come and bite you and get malaria and other kind of sickness. So it's very important to pray to get good tenants who will come and stay with you and also hard
Understand
working,
you.
yes, also hard working people who have a good working and good working job who have inflow of money to take care of their lives good and also take care of your house.
The
Paying
bills
the
and
yeah,
all.
paying the bill, making
Not
maintenance.
leaving any bill behind.
Yes. Some of the issues, some of the events, some of landlord, my friends of landlord, they even you have to pay deposit. Deposit that after you pay your rent, or you pay deposit. In case when you leave, you cause some damage, they use that deposit to clear the issue.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
do
what.
you also take
And
that?
that one, we have not been doing that, but maybe I will, I have to factor in this thing later. Because you see, the people they come in like an angel, but along the line, you realize that there's some issues in here in there. But one thing I know, try and do good. Jesus Christ and do unto others as you want others to
What
do.
can others do
So
unto
why do you want to spoil my place and just leave them good? You see, human beings sometimes I don't know. You know what you're doing is not good, and you go on doing it. Like you see, somebody will take your shirt and wear it, or take something, or borrow your phone. You will not even take good care of it.
you? Just because the person feels it
If you
doesn't belong
borrow
to them.
some shit, you see that issue is there. If you buy something and you know how it costs, how you pay, you know how to get it.
Yeah.
But if your money didn't go in, you just feed
Use
that
it
thing, feed
anyhow.
that thing anyhow. anyhow. But when your money has gone into it, you know how to take good care of it because you don't have to waste money. You don't have to waste money for not taking good care of your house or not taking care
Okay.
of your car or not taking good care of
Your
even
property.
your property. If you don't take good care of it, you listen. You see how money comes.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find a huge money to solve this issue. Which,
Okay.
if you are taking good care of it, it shall be solved and
Yeah.
make up. You shouldn't have an issue to solve. Then use that money for do something
Something
or
else.
save it for other purpose that will let you have income
Yeah,
resting
bring you
somewhere
more
for you. Yeah,
revenue.
yeah, that you enjoy.
Okay, so at this point, like,
Mm.
what will trigger you to terminate a tenant's contract?
Oh, you see, I'm somebody who don't like those termination. I don't like. It have to come in, but terminating they say it's not like where is the person going? If you want to
Mm-hmm.
terminate the tenancy agreement, where is the person? If it's also in the law, it's also in the agreement. If you want to terminate the
Yeah,
appointment, you have to give the person 3 months
yeah.
calendar notice. And then if the person find another place to move in, then if so the person doesn't come, I'll have to give another 3 months because you don't have to tell the person stays out. You
Mm-hmm.
have to
Yeah.
let the person. But all come in good working and that's why when you bring God will give you good people to stay with. I don't like terminating your this the agreement, but I'm even wishing you that as you come to stay in my house, God will give you grace for you to go and build your own house. So when you're checking out, you are checking to your own new house.
Mm-hmm.
That is the essence of our wedding. Yes, yes. I and my husband we were staying in some people's house, and my husband said, "Hey, I'll make sure anybody who comes to stay in my house, the person is also going to his or his apartment."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is our best wishes for our tenants. And believe me, some of them is moving. One of the houses, somebody came in, the person moved, check it out to his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And recently, two people also has moved out, who were staying in our apartment. One also moved to his house, and the last person who moved also has checked into his house. So what we were praying for, that's
Mm-hmm.
what God has done. You're checking out to your own apartment, not you go and rent another one. That is our wish for everybody to get your own apartment to stay. That you not be
Okay.
renting. So terminating it will be the hardest thing for us to do
Mm-hmm.
because we like the money. That's what I told you. We want peace. So if I want peace to exist, why should I terminate the
The
tenancy?
tenants.
Yeah, they won't check you out. Where are you going to stay? So you see, taking care of human being
But
is
you
our
know,
priority. Our
some
priority
landlords.
that we have maintain
Mm-hmm.
peace. Yeah, and some of the issues. That's why I have to check where your person is coming from. So
Mm-hmm.
if those that I know who I'm taking, the
Yeah,
person is doing this
you'll
kind
be
of job,
sure
the
you're
person
the
is
safety.
having a family, the person is doing I have to check your check, then you go. I have to check all these things before we you see when you're going when you're applying for a visa, you know a lot of big processes.
Mm-hmm.
Even when we are trying to outside work, they won't let you come just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is a continuous checking. If you are going to their country, see how they will check you. Like in my
Yeah.
house, they have to check in. I have to make sure I get good people to come and rent my apartment who are able to maintain my house for me,
Mm-hmm.
and also wish them well that as they are moving out, they're going to their own house that they won't rent again. That is all like
At
that is
this
all peace. One
at
peace.
this point, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. As you're enjoying the program, please subscribe to the channel, like, and let me know what you think about what we're discussing in the comment section. So back to the issue, like, what is the biggest problem you've ever had with the tenant?
Mm. I read some couple of years that led to my book writing, and I realized that there's a house that you bought initial stage of our life that led me to or I realized my purpose from it. How the house that you bought a couple of years ago, maybe 20 or more than 20 years ago. Yeah, that you bought a house, somebody's house that you bought, and the person's daughter was worried about the father selling the house us. She will keep on putting insult in us. And one
Mm.
of the tenants was bringing this thing, bringing their this thing, the chairs, the wood, the hall chairs,
Mhm.
and stuff to the house. And that day, that lady used to put insult on my husband. A lot of
Oh,
insult was
okay.
going on my husband.
Was the person living in it?
Yeah, yeah, no, no,
In
no. That tenant, from that tenant, a lot of issue came. You see that from that tenant, the person that we were the house that we bought, that was the first time we owned a house. The house that we bought, the person who sold the house to us daughter was
daughter.
insulting us, and the
Was she
tenant.
living in
No, he was not living that, but
Okay.
the tenant who was bringing the things led to
Mm-hmm.
the insult.
Wow.
And it was very a serious strategy. See, the person wanted to take my husband life, but thank God my husband is still existing. Because
But
the person threw a stone. See, the person was insulting us in a way that my husband got more worried.
what was the problem?
It's not that the tenant. It was the
The
tenant issue that led to. You see, it's that tenant issue who
mm-hmm.
was bringing her things to the apartment that led to
Mm-hmm.
somebody insulting us. So when you bring some of the tenants, I think they don't have no script. Let me put it that way. So when
Please, I'm a bit confused.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you bought the house from
Somebody,
someone,
uh,
and the person's
daughter
daughter
insulting
had
us.
for what reason?
I don't know. You see, this is all if you
Were
pay.
were you guys living in the same
Yeah,
community?
yeah, it's the same
Or
community. Yeah, the same
is
community.
it that she had a problem with
The father.
like you guys buying the house
No, no, no.
or
I think they don't like the idea that father selling the house.
oh okay.
So we
Yeah,
are the
now I
victim.
now understand.
Yeah, we are the victim to
Yeah.
the father's property because we
Okay.
bought the house from the father. So there's no other issue than they get to insult us. And the
Okay.
tenants who were coming there bringing her items led to the insult, and it was a very huge issue. And the
Mm.
insult was too much because we were in the top. We moved to downstairs. We done the renovation and another apartment. Like we moved from the top to down. And
Okay.
the girl was staying there. You see the squatters place.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, so the girl hasn't moved out of the compound yet.
yes, not move out of
She
the
was at the
environment.
boys'
No, no,
quarters.
no, no, not wrong. The girl has not moved out of the environment.